What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I am your host, Sin Dragonlord. I'm bringing you some amazing Showdown action here with my Trick Room team that I built. Um, let's see here. We got a Miss Magius. So we got a couple things here that would struggle in Trick Room, but the other three, not so much. But even then, even if they don't lead off with things that are fast, I don't have to set up Trick Room. And Mimikyu is still a good redirector as it is, so let's just go Mimikyu. That katana is going to be a problem, though. For sure, it's going to be a problem. So I'm thinking... Snorlax, Torkoal, and Pierzion. That way, if he leads off the katana, I have a good counter for it in the way of Torkoal. Miss Magius can't really touch me. And even if it does have a coverage move, I doubt it's going to be enough to really deal with Snorlax as a whole. And if anything, I bet you they're going to try to double target the Mimikyu. That way I don't set up Trick Room. So let's just set up a Belly Drum. Alright. Faux shizzle. Now then, okay, so that Arcanite's no longer a problem. The issue at hand here is that Taunt's still going to be a threat. So I think I need to do on my next turn is I need to Protect and Earthquake. Unless he sends out the Cortana, in which case my strategy needs to change. Majorly. Oh. He just forfeited. Well, I mean, I guess that's still a 4-0 technically, but that's... I wish he wasn't such a bitch. I would have rather got my 4-0 the good old-fashioned way. So let's go ahead and find another battle, yeah? I think we're going to do a best out of 5. Unless I win all 5 in, within 10 minutes, which probably won't happen, but... I'm saying best out of 5. So I'm up 1 win. So... let's see here. Gastrodon. Alright, so a lot of slow. So Trick Room's not going to be as vital. However, I think that the combination of Lilligant and Torkoal will be brilliant. That Arcanite's still a problem, though. So, what I think I'm going to do, actually... I think I'm going to do Clefable, Torkoal, Lilligant in the back. That way, if he does lead with the Arcanine, I can, deal with that a little bit better. And then we will go... That's a solid counter to Mimikyu. That's a solid counter to Mimikyu. Yeah, I think we bring in Persian for some fake out pressure, yeah? So, yeah, let's go with that. Oh, as predicted. Now, I can probably easily predict that the Komodo is going to switch out unless he has like Poison Jab or some other coverage move. But even if he does, well, this isn't favorable because the Torkoal can't really deal with either of these necessarily. So I'm going to Ice Beam the Komodo, right? And then I'm just going to protect with the Torkoal. Because yeah, that's the thing. Eruption, even at full HP with Sun, both those resist. They could probably do 40% at best, and that's not what I'm looking for. So that was ballsy. I could have totally just erupted. Oh, that's why. Roar gets through. Fucking. Okay. Well, actually, that works out actually relatively well. We can go Encore the Arcanine into Roar, right? And then no. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's protect. Sleep out of the Arcanine. Fuck! Alright guys, sorry about that. Let's see here. I think what we're gonna do next is, because at this point the Clefable is going to be needed to deal with the Komodo, so I think what we do is we need to sack the Lilligant, so but I already protected that this turn. What did this Zeldas do? I used Heavy Slam. So I think I'm willing to sack the Lilligant at this point. So I think we Ice Beam the Celesteela, and we Sleep Powder the Celesteela, so we'll double target. Extreme Speed, I suppose, is a move too. That's a problem. And that worked out better than expected. So now we protect with Clefable, and we just erupt all over his face. Seems like a plan. I suppose you could protect with the Celesteela, but even then, the Arcanine is not doing much damage to Torkoal anyway, so Eruption will still be relatively strong next turn, regardless. I'm gonna set the timer, that way I don't get stalled out here. Yeah. So, uses the protect, which is fine. Is that how we feel? Okay then. In that case, switch out the Clefable for the Torkoal. Wait, no. Because Suns are going to disappear next turn. So I think I need to sack the Clefable at this point. I don't want to, but I think I have to. Let me fake out the Arcanine. Fuck! No, that worked out nicely. Alright, now with the Clefable, now that the Sun's gone, I can switch out the Torkoal. or switch in the Torkoal rather, and then I can foul play the Arcanine, and that'll take care of that. Oh, well, that'll work out even better. Because now, oh, that didn't do as much as I was hoping. This is fine. Well, now I pretty much have free range to erupt. And we'll just foul play the Snorlax again. Unless he double protects like a bitch. Nope, he's not. Didn't use protect at all. Yeah, that's not gonna do shit, bro. Alright, cool. I got the Celesteela off the board at least. Alright. Now we're gonna Z parting shot the Snorlax. Now we can bring back Clefable at full health to deal with that Komodo. Yeah, that's the best course of action. Now I got the Leech Seed off. Jeez. Usually Snorlaxes don't have speed investment. So what I can do is I can Flamethrower the Komodo for now. And I can Encore the Snorlax into Belly Drum. Pro plays. Now that Snorlax is not a threat to me. Now we can Flamethrower the Snorlax to try to get it off the board. And we'll Ice Beam the Komodo just because, you know, super effective. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. We still was able... Cool. He forfeited. So that's 2 forfeits. So that's 2 wins, 0 losses in the best of 5 series. Let's find match number 3, yeah? Get out of it. Okay. So looking at the team here, we got what looks to be a lot of speedy motherfuckers. At least 4 out of 6 are speedy. So I'm thinking Trick Room is going to be pretty good here. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to bring in the Mimikyu. And the Torkoal. Right? Because if he does bring in the Kartana, that immediately threatens the Mimikyu. So if I bring in the Torkoal, set up a little Sunroom action, that directly threatens Kartana just being able to come in at any point during the game as long as Trick Room's up. So I think we lead with the Torkoal. And we'll have... Clefable and Snorlax. I really hope I don't regret not bringing in the Persian, because I swear, every time I don't bring in the Persian, I always regret it. It's like, fuck, Z-Parting Shot would have been so great right here. Alright, let's see here. So, he didn't bring in the Kartana, which is good. So what I'm thinking here is, even if they double target the Mimikyu, wait, he could go for a supersonic airstrike, which my defense is not that great. And it's not going to show me what the attack could be. So, so what I'm thinking here is we don't leave the Mimikyu in. What I'm thinking is we bring in the Clefable, right? And then we protect with the Torkoal. That way he doesn't take any unnecessary damage, and I can just go follow me. Oh, as I predicted, he double targeted the Mimikyu slot. So this actually works out. This actually works out just fine. So we're going to set up Trick Room. Can I get a double protect off? I swear, my opponents always can get a double protect off, and when it comes to me, it always fails. But if I can get this protect off and set up Trick Room here, that'll be some good shit. So, I mean, it's not like I can really do much with Torkoal right now anyway, since Trick Room's not up. So let's go ahead and protect the Torkoal and hope for the best. Nope, of course not. I can never get that. I can never get that up. Okay. So basically, Eruption is basically all but useless. Which again, Z Parting Shot would be lovely right here because I could just switch into fucking Persian and fucking use a Z Parting Shot, get Torkoal back at the full health. That way, Eruption's at full power. See, I just need to like, I need to understand that Persian's like my MVP of this whole damn team. Like, no joke. Let's see here. I can't really do much to them, so I'm going to protect with the Mimikyu, and I'm going to Flamethrower the Braviary. Or, you know, bring in the fucking Arcanine. So he double switches to a more favorable... Ha! That worked out nice. Alright, let's see here. Possible speeds are 90 and 90, but the minimum is 90. So, regardless... Oh, shit, that could be a speed tie. So... I'm going to use the Destiny Bond. And then I'm just going to Flamethrower the Arcanine again. That way, if the Snorlax does try anything... Wait. No. Did I already protect last turn? I did. So... Because I don't think the Snorlax can touch me outside of a coverage move, in which case... Wait. In that case, yeah, I do want to use the Destiny Bond. Because if he does use a coverage move to knock me out, then... Oh. So it's not a belly drum, it's a curse set. So that was a waste of a Destiny Bond. I could have just used regular Destiny Bond, honestly, because even if he did use a coverage move, you know what? I'm just gonna keep using regular Destiny Bond because eventually someone's gonna target that Mimikyu, and whatever KOs it's gonna fucking die. So I think that's gonna be the course of action for Mimikyu at this point. Is just to keep using Destiny Bond because Snorlax is 22 speed, so it's always gonna outspeed that. It's always gonna outspeed the Snorlax under Trick Room. So I can always try to like get it burned or at least deal some massive damage under Sun. Yuri. Okay. Alright. So I think we just Destiny Bond. And then Flamethrower. Flamethrower the Snorlax. Wait. This... Fuck yeah. Okay. Trick Room has 1 turn left on it. So, how much do I value the sun right now? A shit ton, actually. Especially if Kartana's in the back. So, I think what we do here is we switch in this. Well, fuck. Because here's the problem. I think we switch in the Mimikyu for the Snorlax. And we Flamethrower the Braviary. Alright, so I think I lose this one, guys. Even though I was able to take out the Snorlax. I never even got to see if Kartana was in the back. So, once again, I proved my point. Persian's MVP, because there were so many instances where a Z parting shot would have done me so much good. Because I could have brought back the Mimikyu to full health. I could have, done so many things. I feel like Persian is too good to not bring in unless the situation really doesn't call for it. So, we are currently 2-1 in the best of 5 series. 2 wins, 1 loss. So, let's find another battle, yeah? Let's see here. Arcanine, Tapu Koko, Hypno, Kartana. Okay, we're not even going to count that because we didn't even select Pokemon. So, next, because my opponent was a bitch. Okay. Goodra. Is there anything that wants to take a fucking galvanized explosion from this thing? Because I feel like that might be a thing. So, I think a Torkoal Lilligant lead will actually do us some good here. And we'll go Persian and Clefable. I feel like that'll be a good lead, right? Because Torkoal deals with everything, with the exception of Goodra. So if he brings out the Goodra against the Sun lead, I'm in a little bit of trouble, but I have the Goodra to kind of, or not the Goodra. I have the Clefable to kind of deal with it, and I also have the Persian for pressure as well. So I think this will work out okay. Let's see. I'm going to set up the timer. Taking your sweet ass time making a decision, huh? The other problem with Showdown is there's like no matches. It's all just single. It's because game one is, in my opinion, and this is coming from a rusty motherfucker who hasn't played in 8 months, so take it for what it's worth. But game one is simply feeling out your opponent. It's kind of gauging what they're trying to accomplish, getting all the surprises out of the way at game one. That way you kind of know how to deal with them better on the following games. So with this, if I get caught off guard by something, it's like, oh, well, I could counter it now, but it's not a match. It's a single game. So what I want to do in the near future, if I'm able to, is I want to, get a capture card. That way I can post videos straight from my 3DS as opposed to doing Showdown and do full matches as opposed to single matches. Now, if there is a way, because like I said, I haven't been on Showdown in a minute, if there is a way to do matches instead of single games, I swear to God, you're going to just burn out the clock. Anyway, if there's a way to do matches as opposed to single games, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. That way I can bring you a more competitive feeling video. Because, I don't know, something about single matches just doesn't grab me as competitive. It's just fun games. It doesn't really give me the competitive drive that I look for. So if Showdown does offer matches in some way, shape, or form, let me know. Otherwise, I might just have to find wow, fuck you. Glad I wasted my time. Can we find an opponent that's not a complete bitch? Is that a possibility? Let's see here. Looks like he's got a little trick room thing of his own here with the Mimikyu. Is Buzzswole like seeing a lot more play? Because I didn't know that Buzzswole is like popular in VGC, but from what little time I've spent on it, I've seen it quite a bit. Like almost more than any of the other Ultra Beasts, which is weird. Alright, let's see. He's got that Arcanine directly threatens the Sun lead. So maybe don't lead off with the Sun. I'm thinking we go I don't want to bring in the Persian Snorlax lead because if he leads with Buzzswole, that directly threatens both of them. So I think my course of action is going to be Clefable and Snorlax, Persian, and Mimikyu. Somehow I'm totally okay with this. We'll set up the follow me. Wait. Do these things learn taunt? Well, only one way to find out, right? Cool. You toxic me. Thanks to Magic Card, I'm not going to be taking shit. So what that equates to is you didn't accomplish a damn thing. However, that Tailwind actually gives me an idea. Although it's only going to be for 3 turns. But should I attempt to bring in the Mimikyu? No. Switching in the Mimikyu right now is a bad idea. Because if they double target the Clefable, then that's a problem. So we're going to go Ice Beam. No. Yeah, Ice Beam. And we'll go Return on the Mandibuzz. Alright, so Foul Play is a thing. Foul Play is definitely a thing. I should have used Follow Me again. I really should have used Follow Me. I would have been in such a good position. Alright. Ice Beam. And we might as well bust the Mimikyu right now. We'll do Follow Me again. Wait. Well, I mean, there's really no point. Actually, we'll Encore the Mimikyu. That way we can lock it into Charm. Wait. That Tailwind is still in effect, so the Mimikyu will actually be faster than me. So what I think we do here is we Ice Beam the Buzzwole, and we just switch out the Mimikyu to take out the obvious fighting move. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Yeah, okay. Oh, that works. Alright. Alright, now that Tailwind's gone. Since, you know, obviously this is going to be a thing. We're going to Follow Me, and we're going to set up Trick Room. Now then. Actually, we'll Follow Me. That way the Mimikyu can stay, and I'll just Shadow Claw it. Because the Buzzwole right now is not as big of a threat. I mean, I suppose Poison Jab is a move, but does it actually know it? And I'm actually faster than Mimikyu, so I don't need to Follow Me anymore. So I'll Ice Beam the Buzzwole, and I'll Shadow Claw the Mimikyu. There we go. Now we're even, kind of, even though I had a huge misplay at the start of the game. Alright, he forfeited. Cool. So yeah, I've totally forgot Foul Play was a thing. So, yeah, next time we set up on a Mandibuzz, we keep using Follow Me. Lesson learned. So 3, 1. So yeah, we have officially finished the best of 5 series with 3 wins and 1 loss. Thank you guys for bearing with me while I get rid of my ring rust, so to speak. Sorry guys, that was my roommate. He just needed to tell me something that he could have very easily texted me, but whatever. So anyway, thank you guys for, for bearing with me in my leave of absence while I was doing things with Yu-Gi-Oh! And crap like that. Which, by the way, if you want to see Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content, you can go to my team channel. It is Team Eagle Factor. That is Eagle, F-A-Q-T-O-R, because we are too cool to spell things right. So anyway, guys, I will post a link to that channel in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a nice day.